over Jimmy Connors. And right now, let's go down to the court and Barry McKay for the award ceremony.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to really congratulate both these guys. How about a big hand for two great tennis champions? And now I would like to introduce the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Transamerica Corporation, Mr. James Harvey. Jim?
Thank you, Barry. First of all, on behalf of all of us at Transamerica, I would like to thank all of those who've done so much to make this tournament a success, particularly all the volunteers and Barry McKay and his staff. This is the 10th year that Transamerica has sponsored this tournament, but it's Barry McKay's 17th year of running this tournament. And I'm glad to say that we'll again be sponsoring the tournament next year. Jimmy Connors. One of the great tennis players of all time. And Jimmy, it's really a great pleasure to have you back here at the Transamerica Tennis Tournament. It was simply a fantastic match, and you have all of our congratulations. When I saw you earlier in the week, I said that I would definitely bring one of our Time Magazine pop-up advertisements for you to take back to your family. So there it is. Thank you. But not in order of importance, we also have a Tiffany Crystal Pyramid and a check for $22,000.
Lower the mic. How about if I stand up? We got it there.
There you go.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody here for coming out. The crowd participation and the attendance this week has been nothing but terrific for me to play in front of. I've enjoyed it, and you all should be proud of yourself. But also, I can understand why now. I haven't been here for a couple of years, and I can understand why San Francisco and the Transamerica Championships is one of the favorite stops on the tour. You people are great. Barry's great. Transamerica, you're great, and Visa, everybody connected with the event is nothing but a pleasure for me to come out here and play, and I thank you for the invitation this year to come and play, and would enjoy to come back again next year. Thank you.
Jimmy, you had a great week. I want to ask you one quick question about tonight's match. Close in the first set. Where do you think the real change came in that tiebreaker?
Just give me 2 seconds to reflect here. I think when, well, it was tied all the way. I was down a set point at 6-5. I played a very good point to even it up at 6-all, but you know, Mac was serving very well today, and when he's serving at a high percentage of first balls like that and getting in close and making his volleys, he's difficult to play at any time, but when he's serving like that, it makes him extra tough. And he was playing very well today, and I was playing very well today, so that makes for a great tennis, which you saw tonight.
Jimmy, you and John have had a great rivalry going all the way back to Wimbledon, 77. I saw you up there right before the match. Were you talking at all to each other? What goes on right before this match?
Well, I've always come out and played tennis on the court like it's war, and you're my enemy, and that's my attitude, and that's the way I played throughout my whole life, and that's the way I'll continue until I die. But which may be soon, unfortunately. But once the match is over and once you're away from the tennis, then Mac, we're friends. He has his friends. Probably he has his friends on his side. I have my friends and my family on over on my side. But once the tennis is over, then it's over, and until next time, and then it's a different story. But that's what makes tennis a great game and a great sport, and that's why I've enjoyed it all these years.
Jimmy, thanks for coming back. Have a great year, and we'll hope we'll see you soon.
John McEnroe. John, Transamerica has been sponsoring this tournament for 10 years, and in every one of those 10 years, you played in the tournament. And I might add, have won it 5 times now. It was great to have you and now your family back, and it's a great pleasure for me to give you the pop-up, the Tiffany Pyramid, and a check for $44,000.
Well, thanks for that pop-up. I really appreciate it. That makes my whole week. I guess pretty much everything's been said. Barry, thank you for another great tournament, and the sponsors, Transamerica and everyone else. And crowds have been great this week. It's nice to be back in San Francisco. It's a great city. I want to congratulate Jimmy on a fantastic match. I think we both played very well today. And for two things also. One, for saying some nice things while I was on my sabbatical. One of the few guys that was backing me while I was taking my time off. And number 2, for inspiring me to even greater heights in my own tennis throughout the last 8 or 9 years. So thanks a lot for that. Just say hello once again to my wife and my little baby. Thank you for being there. And needless to say, I'll see every one of you next year. Thanks a lot.
John, I think a lot of people saw you at the U.S. Open in that tough first-round loss. To me, you look a lot more intense coming in this week, and you looked intense in L.A. What happened between New York and the West Coast?
Well, I don't know. I just, everything's come together. I knew that it would take a little bit of time, and physically got myself back together, and just feel like I'm more into it and enjoying it. And I only wish that Jimmy and myself are on our way to Davis Cup next week, but maybe next year. I don't know.
John, that's a good question. I think a lot of people here kind of wish that you and Jimmy were headed down to Brisbane next week. When are you going to start playing Davis Cup again?
I don't know.
When?
Well, as soon as possible, I hope.